Good morning, Boo Crew. It is day 4 of Halloween week. And guess what? The Spirit of Halloween store's open. I went out and ran some errands yesterday, and I went to where I thought it was. And I was like, oh. So I went in and had a little shopping spree. And I saw these, and I'm like, hello, those are going to be mine for sure. So it even has a little tail. Look at that. So how are we today? Are we excited for day 4? Everyone's enjoying this week. Good morning, Tina, Joan, Patty, Lori. Hello. So you guys know what to do. If you are coming on and you need to comment Prize Patrol so that you can be entered to win the daily giveaway. Then, of course, one of you lucky people will be a Hallow winner and get all of the prizes, all of the projects that I made in Halloween week this week. So it's sad, like tomorrow's our last day. I don't even know if you guys know I have a Boo shirt on. It's not showing. That's my Boo shirt. Boo for boobs. All right. So I have been festive this week for sure. And even though it is September, like we just finished Labor Day, I am hitting you hard with Halloween. And I'm already starting to talk about Christmas. So Christmas Stamp-A-Stacks are coming. This has been a big question that I've been getting. And I used to start them in August. Then Stampin' Up! Changed some things with when the holiday catalog came out, and we didn't really have anything. So August was rough. And then I'm like, well, let's just start them in September. Now we have more online exclusives with Christmas, but I just thought in August I was doing summer camp, just the end of July, and we were having our summer mystery box, and it still feels like so much summer. I just could not, in my heart, I just couldn't quite get Christmas out the door in August. And I didn't even do a Christmas in July this year either. But I am doing Christmas now. So Christmas Stamp-A-Stacks, or what I call my Christmas card series, they are going to be open. They're actually open now, and registration for September's event is open. So you're going to see that in email. You'll see it on social media. It's in the link to the description of this video so that you can sign up. And that is going to be a Stamp-A-Stack class. Every time I do one, September, October, and November, you are going to make 12 projects at each class. 4 cards, 3 of each card. And if you join all 3 months, I'm going to give you a free pack of envelopes so that when December hits, sign them and send them, kids. You'll be ready. Yeah, it has been a little bit crazy. And after this month is exceptionally insane. September is exceptionally insane. So I am trying to work myself way ahead of time. And oh wait, there we go. We can put the comments on so that you guys can see each other's comments a little bit better. And I can't see them as well. It's too teeny tiny comments. But so if you're joining us on the replay, welcome to the replay as well. So good morning, Cindy, and good morning, Betty. So happy to see you guys on. So yeah, we have a wedding this weekend. And so which reminds me, we just talked to my son last night. We need to pick him up at the airport tomorrow morning early. So I will not be on at 10 o'clock. Okay. So I think tomorrow, which is Friday, we are going to do a lunchtime Halloween session. I'm sorry if that screws you up. I know a lot of you guys have been setting alarms, joining me every day at 10, but I just looked at his schedule and he gets into the airport at 7:55 a.m. and the airport's about 2 hours away from me. And of course, that's going to be prime rush hour time on a Friday. So lunchtime live tomorrow. If you can join me, it's okay. If you can't, just catch the replay. So apologies for that, but I got to go pick up a boy in the morning, and then I got to go pick up a girl in the evening. So I'm really excited. I kind of want to have my day free once I do my live. I want to have my free day to spend with my kids. And then we have a wedding Saturday, and then we got to return them Sunday and Monday. So a little hectic. Then I've got a huge demonstrator event coming up on the 13th, which some of you are joining me for, and I am super excited about that. it's going to be amazing. It is going to be amazing, but it is a lot of prep work and getting ready. And so I don't know that I'll be live with you guys next week. Doing this whole week every day is a lot, and just trying to catch up. And thank you, Debbie. You're right. Family is always first, for sure. And so you guys who don't have kids at home anymore, you are grateful for what you get. You get what you get, and you don't have a fit. So, and tomorrow lunchtime. So I would say noonish is the plan. As long as everything goes okay with us traveling back from the airport. So that's my plan, is to do lunchtime live at noon. That's noon my time, right? That's East Coast time. Okay, 12. So yes, it will still be morning. Joe, you guys on the West Coast, you can sleep in tomorrow. You don't have to get up and set your alarm and get up at the crack of dawn, right? So good morning, Jeannie. Good morning, Melinda. Anyway, just a quick reminder, I'll also put a post up that I am going to do live tomorrow at lunchtime at noon. Not going to be on in the morning because I got to go pick up a kid at the airport. So tomorrow also you want to join, because I've got a very, very cool project to share with you guys. So you definitely want to join. All right. So we're talking a little bit about Christmas classes. So the information is out there. If you need information, hit me up and let me know. But it has been sent out via email. September 30th is my in-person. It is 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., 5 to 8 p.m., the Stamp-A-Stack class in person. Then I go live with it, which will be actually October 1st. So I will be live at 10 a.m. Eastern with the Christmas class to show you what the projects are. And if you are a to-go, you will be getting it out, shipped out probably the Monday before the class. So good morning, Susie and Wanda. Glad to see you. Hey, Debbie. What else did we talked about yesterday? We talked about World Card Making Day. So make sure that is on your list. Saturday, October 4th, World Card Making Day, 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern time. It's a free event, you guys. Totally free from Stampin' Up, but you do need to register. So there is a description below in this video, as well as on my social media channels. There's going to be a big email that comes out with lots and lots of information. So you can register for that. And the only reason you need to register is so they can be sending some stuff to you. So links to where to watch it. That I saw that there was like a little gift or something for those that register. So maybe go ahead and register for that. I would register even if you can't watch it live. I do think it has a recording part of it. So you can watch it later. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. Sometimes I get so confused of what's recorded and what's not. But World Card Making Day. I will be doing World Card Making Day at the Sweet Grace Ministries fundraiser. So we talked about that yesterday. I also did a special live. So you can go to my Stampin' Queen Facebook page and check out the live that I did yesterday, talking about cards that we make for Sweet Grace Ministries, as well as a little bit about the fundraiser. So now that we have a lot of friends on, let's switcheroo and get some stamping done, shall we? All right. So quick reminder, I was talking about the Christmas Stamp-A-Stacks. The information is out there. If you have any questions, message me and let me know. You're going to get a half a pack of designer paper, gems. You'll have the ribbon, you'll have the supplies, you'll have the tutorial, there'll be a video, everything that you need to make 12 cards every single month. Join all 3 months and get that free pack of envelopes. All right. A couple people had messaged me about this yesterday. This is a 12 by 12. So that is a 12 by 12 piece of designer series paper, but it is mounted on the Petunia Pop, which is 8.5 by 8.5 cardstock. So if you have a 9 by 9 and you want to use that size frame, you can just take the center panel and put that into a 9 by 9 frame. But mine, I did 12 by 12. So there was a lot of question about this. The answer is no. I am am not going to do a class with it. I'm not going to do a tutorial. It is not my project. I cased it from Deborah Harrison. So I had a bunch of people ask, when is this going to be a class? I just don't have enough hours in the day, guys. I just don't have enough time. I had mentioned earlier in the week, I'm pushing so far ahead because I'm leaving for a cruise. So I'm going on vacation. I'm going on a crafting cruise to New England, and I'm going with my friend Jill and my friend Deb. And I want to shut down. I want to just let everything go and enjoy the heck out of my trip. And so we're leaving on the 20th and getting back on the 28th. And then I have the Sweet Grace fundraiser right after that. And so I just don't have enough time. But Deborah Harrison, check her out. She is uber talented and the sweetest lady ever. But this is her project. So I did case it. I can tell you the Petunia Pop is 8.5 by 8.5. Then the white is 8.25 by 8.25. And then these panels, guys, just measure them. Make them like maybe the orange is 5 by 5, and then you just add these bits and pieces in. It is all the punch outs and the die cuts. Like it's just not difficult to do. Trust me. Using Fright Night and the Spooky Halloween. Okay. So answer to everybody's question. No, this is not going to be a class or anything like that. Sorry, just can't fit her in. So these are, oh, we forgot, holy guacamole, Prize Patrol. So yesterday's Prize Patrol is Pat Warner. Pat, I don't know if I saw you come on or not, but you have a Prize Patrol, and I think you got a mystery box, so I can just pop it right in your mystery box. And then we have these are sampler packs of some of our GSP. So we've got that one and that one, Friends of the Ocean and Floral Delight. And then that also has the gingham in it as well. So that is today's Prize Patrol. Check back tomorrow to see if you are a lucky wiener. And then these are the two that we're going to use. So this is the suite online, both online exclusives. We're using this entire suite. That's where all that gorgeous DSP comes from. So let's get stamping, shall we? This is one that we are going to utilize all those bits and pieces you have laying around on your craft table. Yeah, all those little strips of paper. Let's do something with them. So we have got our basic black. While I'm here, let me see if I can get my blog scrolling across. Do you guys follow my blog? I should ask that. I try to make sure after I've done videos that I put everything over on my blog. So if you're not over there, I highly encourage you to hop over there and subscribe to it. That way, if you are subscribing, when I put things on the blog, it will email it to you automatically. So when you get to the blog, there's going to be a pop-up that comes. That is to join my newsletter. Scroll to the very bottom, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you'll see there's just a little blurb down there that says about subscribing to the blog. Do that, and then you're just emailed every time I post something. So that way you're not really missing out on anything. All right, so what we have now is our basic gray and pumpkin pie. This is embossed ahead of time with the embossing folder that I'm not quite sure how to say it. Damask, Damask. It's a great embossing folder. It's with the beautiful gallery, and it works perfectly for Halloween. It reminds me of wallpaper, and I'm very excited about the velvet paper that we have in the holiday catalog. We have got a pack of velvet paper, and I'm like, what if you could emboss the velvet paper with that? And it really would look like super textured, fancy pants. Back in the day, Gilded Age wallpaper. Who watches the Gilded Age? We just got turned on to that, the farmer and I. We were always big Downton Abbey fans, and we're excited there's a movie coming out. But I wondered if any of you guys are watching The Gilded Age. I believe it is on HBO. I got a hanger here. I don't know if I can trim this or not. I'm getting adhesive on it. These poor gloves have seen their day. I think this might be their last Halloween week. I should have bought another pair because look. Uh-oh. My thumbs are coming out. All right, we'll make it do. We'll make it work. Okay, so now we've got that. Then we need to stamp our label in pumpkin pie. When I use these really big ones, oh, Joan, you like the Gilded Age? A lot of people said about the Gilded Age, and I was like, meh, okay, like it looks okay. I did not know who was in it. I did not know. I am like Christine Baranski. She is such an underrated actress. I love her in all. She has that perfect. She's like the Dowager, but younger, right? The Dowager from Downton Abbey. All right. So, what I was going to tell you guys is when I have big stamps like this, I tend to take the stamp up and put the ink on it so that I can see because it's bigger than the stamp pad. And so I find it a little easier. That's just a little tip from Jody today. So there is a die cut for that. So go ahead and die cut that out. Now, I don't know, can you guys tell the difference? This is freshly stamped, same exact ink pad, freshly stamped. And a lot of times we think, oh my gosh, that's so dark. Look at the difference when it actually dried. So I just stamped that now. This is stamped and die cut earlier this morning. So I'm like, that is so cool. So a lot of times when you think that it didn't come out quite the way you wanted, give it a moment, let it have some drying time and see how that does. So we're going to use all these little fun strips of paper. So these are just random strips that we had left over. So I think what I like to do is just kind of arrange them out here so that I can just pick them up and layer them together. Just an orange here, got black, a gray, pink. So no rhyme or reason to them. I would say I'll have the dimensions on the blog so you know about what size to cut them. And I'm gonna like my green glue for this just so that I can do nice little strips and have a little bit of wiggle room, right? That green glue lets you move things around just a smidgy. But don't get yourself too worried that, the perfection is not in this. This is the time. And if your scraps are not all the same, who cares? Big ones, fat ones, skinny ones, whatever you got laying around, just don't throw them away. All righty, moving right along here. This is such a cute pack of paper. I just really, really love it. And I really am enjoying all the little die cut pieces that we keep having come out. Oh, my bats were upside down. Oh, my bats are upside down on that one. Can I fix it? It might not be worth it. Oh, I can. I did not realize my bats are flying down. Friggin' bats. Okay. All these little cool punch outs. So, which makes it kind of cool because you don't necessarily have to have your stamps and dies, you can just use all the little fun punch outs, which I will be doing a lot of them here shortly. Punching, 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 prepping, prepping, prepping. I mentioned yesterday, I think you guys heard that the we sold out of the mystery box. They are completely gone. and I'll be working on getting them out the door before I leave for vacation for sure. So thank you very much for loving on a mystery box. So what next mystery box should we do? I kind of was wondering if a Halloween or not a Halloween one. Y'all love the Halloween. I definitely like the summer camp. I do 3 a year. So do we do a Valentine one? Would that be a fun mystery box? Or should we just do one with the new catalog? That was my other thought was maybe we just want one with a new catalog. That'll be here before we know it, you know? All right. This is like watching paint dry. Are you bored? I think I'm gonna stick that in here like this. No, let's put it in here. It needs a pop of pink somewhere. That pink one needs to be in here, not that gray one. There we go. I like that pink. Little bit of pink in there. Now orange. All right. All right. I love that you guys are commenting Prize Patrol. Good job, childrens. I've taught you well. Taught you well. All right. This will be our last one. So if you do a bunch of these cards, they'll all keep coming out looking different, you know? Okay. All our little strips. Then we have the spider webs. So I did my spider webs again on the adhesive sheet. So look how nice they peel off. You don't even have to do, oh, isn't that cool looking? You don't have to do a bunch of picking of all the things. Okay, so we've got one spidey web. Number 2 spidey web. All right, there's a couple of them that aren't coming out, but that's okay. If I have to pop out 1 or 2, that's much better than sitting and having to pick out the whole shebang. All right, come on there, spider web. This is going much better than yesterday's. Got a little piece stuck right there. There we go. All right, now these are, be careful because they do get sticky. And we got to be careful that we don't want to rip them. Okay, so we have that. Now we've got our boo. So let's put that on. And we're using up a whole piece here. And just a quick reminder to those of you who are coming on now, 2 reminders. Make sure you're commenting Prize Patrol so that you're entered to win the daily giveaway. And tomorrow's live, I have to pick up Junior at the airport. So I will be live at lunchtime tomorrow. So there is our label. Okay, then I did boo yesterday. So we're going to do eek today. And whoops, that's done. These are all on the adhesive sheets. So let's separate. Nope, come on. My fingernail doesn't want to work. There we go. Come on, eek. Just very gently when you're working with these. You don't want to tear them. They're very easy to tear because they're just held together by the tiny little words. Okay. All right. Eek. Oh my God, I love that. And then we have a piter, as my daughter would call it when she was little. So we definitely, since we've got all those webs, we need to have a piter. Okay, so eek and boo, ready to scare you. We need some gems. Man, I'm running low on these gems. We've been loving on them hard. Okay, so these are foam. If you haven't gotten these yet, just be careful when you're picking with them because they're very like mushy. I love them. Super fun. All right, let's put one more tiny one here. Hopefully we'll have enough for tomorrow. Okay, so how about that? Eek and Boo, use up those scraps for 2 cute cards. All right, I got one more card for you. And let's clean up a mess a bit so I have some space. Don't forget, we do have new catalogs. Okay, our new catalogs are available now. So we've got the Holiday Mini that is available. It is live. You can order from it. And then, of course, our online exclusives are live as well. So, yay. Feels like we waited so long. All right, so since we had Eek, we're going to do Boo. So let's do our basic white. And again, my blog is scrolling at the bottom, so you can hop over there later on and find the dimensions. So if you want to make these projects at home, we've got the dimensions for you. We have got a piece of our designer series paper. We're going to just add that in the middle, our candies. All our Halloween candies. I saw that they're already in the stores. I saw that the Hobby Lobby has got Christmas already. When I was in there the other day, they have very, very little Halloween, very, very much fall. Okay, so now we've got all these little strips, and I'm going to do the thing that some of you just absolutely love the most, and we're just going to tear the edges, rough them up a little bit. When you tear your designer series paper, I think the easiest thing to do is to tear towards you in small increments. It gives you a little bit of what's the word? Control. You have a little bit more control when you're tearing in small bits towards you instead of one, big, big long tear. And you'll see the white core of that DSP, and we can rough it up a little bit since this is Halloween. Rough up that white core. I haven't worked with the two-tone cardstock so much yet. I have a couple packs, and so I am using it in my make and takes this week. Oh yeah, okay, Joan, that makes sense. Joan says Hobby Lobby doesn't do Halloween. That makes complete sense. I didn't really think about it. I'll tell you the store that I have found, and I don't know that we have them real close by here, but we have them in Utah where we travel to a lot, is At Home. Have you guys ever been to the At Home store? That Halloween, holy, I mean, crazy pants. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add these torn pieces here over top and just layer them. Somehow this piece is not long enough, but that's okay. I can trim it down and fix it up later. So we're going to cover up the whole front of our basic white. There we go. Then we're going to do same down below. So it is different than Home Goods. We do kind of have a Home Goods around here, and Home Goods is all right. I don't hate it. But this At Home store, man, it has got some seriously cool stuff. And then we'll do orange down below. And if you do not like to tear paper, I don't hold it against you. Okay, trust me, I don't hold it against you. You can just do regular strips. I am not sure that this paper trimmer is going to cut that. Yeah, I didn't think it would. It's too thick. All right, I got to get my big paper trimmer. Hold, please. All right. Next up, Boo to you. So we're going to just do a layer so that we get a little bit of shading on there. And so again, you have Home Goods. So Home Goods is different. Home Goods kind of reminds me a little bit of like TJ Maxx, Marshall kind of deal. At Home is like sort of that way, but like 20 times bigger, I feel like. But their Halloween, shoo, I was like, I've never seen anything like it. There's B. Get our O here. So I just used our big alphabet dies. If you guys don't have these yet, highly, highly recommend them. I love them. These and the banners. And we're just putting our black and pink together to really give it a nice shadow. Is what embossed, Tina? I'm not sure what you are asking. You are right, Joan. Cray cray. It is, and I love it. It's like almost like I don't know where to look. There's so much, and it's so big. Like the things that they have are humongous. Like those big blow up things you put in your yard that are like 18 feet tall. It's insane. Insane. The orange strips. Oh, the orange strips are just the DSP. So it's right straight from the package. No embossing at all. Okay, now that we've got our boo, let's do some dimensionals. Make that pop. We want our boo to pop, don't we, girls? We always want our boo to pop. Using it up. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. All right, boo to you. Oh, what happened? I lost a piece. It's stuck to my hands. It'll show up somewhere. Okay. Here we go. Let's put one down here. Now we can put our boo on there. I'm going to kind of just lay it out to make sure, because you want to make sure that you're fitting it on your card. You don't want it to stick off so that the card will still fit in your envelope. Now, when you look at these boos, or the O's, there is a fat. This O is fat bottom. It's like queen. It's like me. It's a fat bottom girl. So I like the O I like her fat bottom. You can turn it this way and have her a little bit more well endowed at the top. So y'all choose. Y'all choose how you want your boo. I like my boo. This is sounding like really bad. I like my fat bottom boo. All right, there's that one. Then there's this one. And now there's this one. Boo to you. Okay, okay. Now, this is Spooky Halloween. I did some bats. I did our fencing, and then this is just fussy cut right out of the designer series paper. So I hand cut him out. He's not one of the punches, but oh, I lost my pack of goodies. Hold on. You could do this little princess here. So if you didn't want to do the fussy cutting with this Mr. Cool Vampire, you could use her, or I fussy cut him. So either way, so we're going to put our fence on, our Halloween picket fence. This would be great to use with your adhesive sheets. Alas, I did not. Already had it cut out before I really thought about it. So we're going to see if we can't kind of stick that down underneath our orange there. Picket fence. Then we've got Mr. Cool Vampire. That's what he is, right? He got vampire. Yeah, Susie, that's the one I was thinking of. Frederick. That's the one I've been to. Well, my big one is in Utah. We go to that one quite often. The one in Frederick is not as big as our Utah one, but it is still very, very cool. So now let's get some freaking bats. add them with some glue dots. The farmer is mowing, so if you're hearing some noise, he's outside my window. Some freaking bats on here. Oh my gosh, it's coming together. Do you love it? Do you love it? Do you love it? I do. Okay, one more. And then we'll get our gems, and that is it for some really cool cards. All right, do you guys want a sneak peek of something? This is another item that I'm going, it's a show and not do. Oh, what happened to our gems? Here we are. I'll show it to you. I'm not going to make it. It's not going to be a class, but I will show you something very cool that Beth made. Oh, yay. Look at that. Pat Warner, you're good morning. You're late. But guess what, Pat Warner? You are the winner from yesterday. Congratulations. There we go. 2 boos today. Oh, no, I did eek today, didn't I? Yeah. So there's what we created today for Halloween week. I'm going to show you something. And again, I showed you the sampler. Don't get excited. I'm going to show you this. Don't get excited. I'm not going to do a class or anything about it, but I am going to show and share it. Hold on one second. All right. So I told you that my girl Beth has been helping create some things. She's very, very creative. And this is actually from the the flyer that Stampin' Up had, this Halloween banner. Hello. So as you can tell, it is a lot of work. This might, I don't want to make promises that I can't keep, but how stinking cute is this? So there's the little tag. We used that yesterday. These are some of the cutouts from the paper and our banner, the new banners. So these are cut out of white and they're just they are blended, right, with your blending brush. So do them in white and then just do your blending brush. So I'll give you close-up looks of all of the banner pieces. This one, do you notice this one's like the iridescent? That is a piece of the treat bags. So we have those iridescent treat bags. That's the piece from that cut out with the banner. Isn't that adorable? I know. It's just so freaking cute. And then we got Miss Flamingo doing her thing at the end. So there is the Halloween banner that Beth created. And like I said, there's just not always not enough hours in a day to be able to do all the classes and everything that we want to do. So this is just a show and share. You guys can totally do it. It's very, very easy. It's copied from Stampin' Up. Blending brushes, that's what makes the varying colors. And the rest is just going to be die cutting and using those amazing banners. So I knew you'd love it. I knew you would. Tina, you might be a lucky duck and get to see it in person. Because and Sherry too. I'm hoping that I can get a display of a lot of the Halloween stuff and have it at Connect and Create next weekend. So yes. All right, Beth, they love it. They love your banner, Beth. All right, friends. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you are loving Halloween week. I know I am. I just love coming and hanging out with you guys. So keep in mind, if you're replay, make sure you're commenting Prize Patrol. Stop back tomorrow to see who wins. One Hallow winner is going to get, you will not get this. You let me put that out there right now. You will not get this, but you will get the projects that I made this week. Hop over to my blog to see lots more details and get the dimensions and the recipe and all that for the projects. And tomorrow is noon Eastern time. That's my time. Okay, so I have to go pick up Junior at the airport, and so I'm going to come on at lunchtime tomorrow and do a video. If you cannot be with me, it's okay. Just watch the replay. And thanks so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Enjoy your Thursday. See you back here tomorrow. Bye, my friends.